2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And this is the Raiders wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Raiders win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is Michael Wilson. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the running back for the visitors. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Bengals get it done on the road as they come away with the win. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Yeah. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Nations.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man. He hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. You get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? This is the opportunity.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Marks now at first and 10. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 66 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Raiders at 6-5 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's playing like clock right now for them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments, and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line in the end zone, so that's going to be spotted at their 30-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the one interception.
What's the ratio you say you're okay with?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Ready?
Up the middle, it's Marks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Raiders 10. Chargers 9.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And it's third down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Blocking the ball. Offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now to focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second and 14.
Brings up second down at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Herbert back to the air. And that will be incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage. And now it's 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
His kick is
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. Once you get around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football.
The result, only 4 yards there on the way. And now it's 3rd and 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely and pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the carry is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carry goes his way.
63-yard field goal.
To even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-out kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now one more here in the first quarter of this game.
And there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact, and then he's gone, moving upfield and making those plays in the backfield.
So big body moving upfield, too. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
16 more yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in a wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Seems as if the passing attack starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 in some conservative situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right? Not one that I've ever lined up. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run forward Marks. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing it for a short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run straight ahead with Marks. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Looking left side, he's got it complete.
They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
The handoff, it's Marks. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now 2nd and 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On the handoff, Marks.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2nd and 14. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one movement, knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. With no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Herbert. That one completes to McConkey. Still going. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. Lad McConkey, 79 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. But I was the one trying to chase it.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a lead down to 3 at 13-10. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They're going to look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Fair catch, signal for, and take it. Just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there.
It took all day, but I finished my tea.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers ready to take over. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, Sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things up. Maybe you get a little flat. But if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
That is caught. Now inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Herbert off of play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That snap is a his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negative ways, he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Cameron Dicker on now to try to field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick here is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think that's a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away and falls down incomplete.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Marks. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down to the 46-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it throws it complete.
That's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
It's a gain of
3rd and
6.
4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Eagles. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Cardinals tough it out to get the win in a game that could serve as a preview of the NFC title game. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Broncos come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Jets. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards.
Second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 9.
Lion.
Here's Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. That is made all the way up complete. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders!
And the Raiders have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. Touchdown there in the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Here's After right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 13. Campbell to kick off.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open receiver, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take us down inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I think a major focus of the halftime makes had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Delta.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Omarion Hampton, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will tie things at 20 all. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in the team.
Got a good leadership and a good distributor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3 yards on the pickup. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6. He'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. For number 19, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19. 34-yard line.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now it's a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now back to throw. There's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and work him at the 5.
That's good.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Don't know no better. When I got Richard E. down. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Some diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Twin, Tony Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. Hey, if it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know why.
They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 20.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull off from reaching the end zone the last time. So had they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Marks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
The Charger drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Now it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Give you big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage has already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
35 yards that time on the run. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Up the middle they go. Marks. And he's swung right here to the line of scrimmage. Taken down at the 40.
This is the worry, because sometimes you get way too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and put the ball up.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and 4. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Marks will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they work this right on field across the 45.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. With he's up to 160. Yards receiving now for the ball game.
Of 9 yards.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Herbert back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Chargers.
Herbert now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 17.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Herbert off of play action.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Herbert throwing again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Hey. Lad McConkey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards on
this is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37-yard line. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
For the Raiders.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be
a couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here? They just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for
and I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores. They have to try and make something good happen.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. He'll have the first down and then some. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
A big play there. 69 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Makes the score Raiders.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times. Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Try! And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 10-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They'll try to run this one in. And boy, a good surge defensively. Handled the pin on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say?
I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Herbert and the Chargers down by 10, 24 seconds to go. Herbert to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he had a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Raiders, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.